Silver, I don't suppose you can pop us one quick heal before we go a little bit deeper? Do you have something which can spread over all of us? I thought you might do.
A 3-action heal is like the old channel.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know it is. Unless I am greatly mistaken, I have one use of my healing font left for today.
Yeah, you've been busy.
So it is a pool that you have to pull from rather than it's always a bonus. It's like you always have.
Yes. Yes,
unless
I prepare additional uses of the heal spell.
I should also point out, since you guys are not in combat, medicine is also a great option for the heals.
I mean, this is true, and it happens that I do have reasonably good medicine.
All right. Do you want to do us a quick medicine and before we go a bit deeper?
Yes, and I should check a thing. Did I? Oh, I have to check how this works.
Are you an expert?
Yes, I am.
Then you have an option. Ooh, exciting. You can either roll versus 15 or roll versus 20. If you roll versus 20, you heal more, but obviously it's more difficult. Oh, well, you already rolled one. I'm going to assume that was versus 15.
Yeah.
Okay, and who was that? Was that Thorn administering themselves?
No, bear.
The bear isn't missing any hit points. Oh, wait, yeah.
He was.
Yeah. You already healed it.
Yeah.
I was looking at his bar and going, wait a second. It's not her.
The interesting part is I have to calculate since he's grown, he's now a large critter.
Oh, is he large now?
Yeah, I got
I'm going to use my ward medic feat and the DC 15 version.
Who used it on?
Probably should have used it. Duck and Thorn.
Alright, I'm looking at that. What part actually says large?
Where is it? It's down here. Grows one size larger.
If your companion is medium or small, it grows by one size.
Oh, well, there you go.
Does it have to?
Alright. So bear-sized.
So now it's a grizzly. Yay.
What, you want a little bear cub forever?
No, it's just, the blessing of the unicorn. My bear grew. What?
I've heard of stranger things.
Does that affect hit points? I didn't see anything other than...
No, unless it boosts your con... Oh, wait.
It did.
Increases your strength, dexterity, constitution, and wisdom modifiers by 1, which would give it... If you change its modifier, it will already change its hit points in its sheet.
Okay, so it's already up. And it's level 4 now?
Yes.
Okay, so I did do. Great. Sorry.
Meanwhile, I see you are rolling 23. You didn't say if you're rolling versus 15 or 20.
I actually did and said I was rolling versus 15. And applying my ward medic so that I could... So within that single roll, I could heal 2 people instead of just 1.
Fantastic. Who 2 people are getting some hit points back?
Duck and Fawn.
Thank you.
Alright, so they heal 2d8 hit points. And if they were wounded, they're not anymore.
Thanks.
As in the condition. Wounded.
I believe you were wounded, Fawn. So.
Yeah.
2d8. Hey, there you go. 11 hit points maximum.
Ooh, nice.
Just to point out, if you want, you could keep going for an entire hour. If you do that, then they get 22 instead.
Well, unless we're in a hurry, I don't see any reason not to.
Well, we've just killed the gate guards. We probably don't want to linger too long.
Okay, then we'll just do that. Then we'll just do this.
All right. I'm just pointing that out as options. Pathfinder 2 is actually fairly generous in getting hit points back. I need my hit points, yeah. Because they mostly assume that you rush into each fight with your hit points. Moving on. Where are you going?
Quack, this way, this way.
Okay, then we'll go that way.
And she tiptoes back over to this one who's still sleeping.
Shh. Don't wake him up.
Yeah, he got knocked out for an hour, didn't he?
Yeah, he critically failed on his sleep thing, so he's still sleeping over here.
So, yeah, he's still out of it. Poor guy.
She looks up to Steel, like, as with the what do we do kind of look.
We'll leave him be for the moment, and we'll just continue on.
You hear something. A little tink, 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 tink,
Stealth.
tink,
Stealth.
tink, tink,
She's rolling stealth.
tink.
Alright. Well, I suppose we head towards the tinkin.
Let me roll this really quick. I need to roll my
That
stealth.
was your final mistake. Okay, not really. But I like being dramatic, okay?
She sneaks.
Well, I'm afraid I'm a little bit the opposite.
What? You don't like being dramatic? Or you don't like being stealthy?
I'm not subtle.
Ah.
No, whisper, Silver. It's
Tink, 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 tink.
it's magically compelled to sleep even through combat. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
I didn't hear what the person just said.
It's magically compelled to sleep, so even through combat, because it critically failed, it will stay asleep.
That is not true.
No.
Oh, is it not true? Okay.
He is definitely going to stay asleep, as in, like, he will not wake up on his own for an hour, but if somebody somebody made a loud noise or slapped him on the face or anything like that, then you go, what? And then he'd be awake.
Can I peek around the corner without being seen?
Okay then.
Give me a stealth, because you're so sneaky. Yeah.
Alright. So that's a stealth check.
So sneaky, yeah.
Character. Do I have negatives to this? No, I don't.
Okay. And one moment while I check something right quick. As for that, it should be that.
I might as well just move entirely around the corner then.
And that. So let's see. Okay, cool. Don't mind me as I just kind of calculate your doom. This is important. Of all the things that I have to calculate, that is possibly priority number one. Alright, I can put the things where they need to be. Aren't you happy?
Yes.
Oh god, that's stealth.
Yeah. So I basically just jump around the corner, I reckon.
Boss.
Ha! Boop. You see goblins that were mining at the walls. And a turn order. The best thing.
Oh god, what is it doing?
And the best part is I'm actually not going to have you roll perception for initiative. I'm going to make you roll stealth for initiative, specifically steal. Because that's what you were doing. I'm going to be sneaky. This can't possibly go wrong.
Go ahead and delete mine then. Sorry.
No. Everybody else is reacting to what they see. Steel, on the other hand, was trying to sneak up on the situation. Oh, God.
Well, you're going to have to add me to initiative tracker.
Well, go ahead and click the normal one, then switch it over to your Amazing 6.
Okay.
And it's by far the easier way to do it.
Initiative.
All right, I should roll their initiatives. They have those, don't they? Yes, of course they do. You can't go wrong with that, la la. Okay, they have a perception of that. Oh, they're so good. Warning, it's not really that good. Yes? Yes? I think yes. Thorn! You hear an alarmed cry from up ahead. What?
Wish I had silence.
Just to make things more interesting, this guy.
Then be it. I'll look around, see what's there. Do I have to make a perception?
Look! Look!
They're a bit hard to see. It's goblins
Oh,
on it.
wow. Okay, I need to move this to the larger screen.
Boop.
Thank you. Just goblins?
Yes,
Yeah.
there are 3 goblins. They were picking at the walls. Which is probably why they didn't hear your battle. Because they were
Oh,
going
that's
tink,
hilarious.
tink, tink, tink.
Even though I can't use it, I'll pull up the shield.
You draw a shield? Or you mean you raise it?
Raise it.
You have raised the shield. The shield is now ready.
Step over.
Your bear had 2 full actions if you used Eddie on it at all.
Yeah, that's...
So I imagine you can move more.
yeah, true. Great, he's big. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's still big enough for him to waddle on through.
60 feet? Yeah, what's his move? 30.
Which is actually faster than most people. Except you're a pony. Ponies are fast.
Sorry, Duck.
Wah, wah.
Just run duck over.
Grab Duck on the way. Throw him in there.
Well, the duck was being sneaky, so it's like dum 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 dum. Like,
That would be interesting. Could we do shot put throws of other characters?
Wait, what are you trying to do? Throw the other characters?
oh, let me tell
Give
you.
him extra time.
I play the halfling. Don't. It happens.
Your bear is not trained in how to throw duck.
Step over Duck
But
and
my
then
bear
climb
has
in.
throw anything.
And that's it, really, for me.
You
I've
are
done my
done.
moves.
Click! Silver! Duel,
Yes?
your turn!
Okay. Okay.
Jesus
I
Christ.
have- I feel that there is nothing I can do. I can't quite get to a position to do anything because of where the bear is now.
You
You can walk through the bear.
Move
Yep.
past the bear.
Right. I
You
mean,
can't
I
land
don't
on this
think
bear.
I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I meant!
Yeah. I don't think I have enough.
That'd be worse.
Yeah, I don't have enough movement to get there unless I'm spending all my unless I'm spending 2 actions to move.
A normal move for ponies is 40 feet. You could get there.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's
Yes.
wait, what's their speed? I thought it was 30.
It's 30.
30. Okay, well, it's 35 feet is the problem.
Gotcha.
Just a
That's the problem.
tiny bit. Tiny
Just-
bit.
Climb on top of my bear.
Oh no. I mean, you can spend 2 actions. You got 3 of them.
I I know, but I just I hate arriving in the square and
Or you could just delay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Boop. I push you down.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna delay until until the bear is out of the way.
then push.
That'd
Though I will
be
point
all
out,
around.
you can at any time say, I stop delaying, and you go after whatever is currently the turn off. That makes sense?
Whatever is currently what?
Whatever's currently going, you would then go immediately after it. If you just say, oh, I'm done holding, but automatically you'll go after Thor. I'm just
Yes.
saying, you can stop holding earlier than that if you want.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Ah! Charge. He, first of all, he drops his pick. It pulls out this massively gnarly weapon. And he moves up to here, and he attempts to hit you with it. Which is just not nice at all, really. It is, in fact, unpleasant. How unpleasant? Let's find out. Oh. Clang! He smashes the rock right next to you. Little bits of it flying.
Ooh.
But that was all his actions. Doc!
Quack.
Alright. So, Doc is gonna do a number of things here. How about that? Well, seems like the attempts at stealth have not been very successful, so she's gonna stop.
What are you talking about? This is going great.
And she comes up here to survey the situation.
Oh gosh.
This one is swinging a large instrument at Thorn.
An instrument, like an actual instrument, or like?
No, hell no.
Okay, that's what I was just making sure.
One moment. Let me see if they actually have a picture for this. They better.
An instrument of destruction.
Oh no!
Regardless, her actions and things, she is doing this and this, which means she
Oh,
has
that's
to give
beautiful.
a performance check really quick.
What are you doing?
With a standard DC based on the highest level of the party, which I believe we're all the same level. So,
There, I just put it in the Patreon game. That is the weapon that he is using.
I believe I succeed. Ergo, this here cantrip that I'm casting, being Inspire Courage, will linger for 3 rounds.
For 3 rounds instead of 1. Hooray!
Yeah. And that means +1 to attack, damage, and saves against fear effects. All ye in the party
Huzzah!
who are around her.
Do you still have one more action? Question mark?
Technically I do, but I have nothing to do that with, I don't think. Wait! I could do a message. No,
Okay.
she's gonna do shield. She's just gonna do this.
Vroom. Shield appears.
There you go. That's her turn.
Meanwhile... Ah! He is going to hit the Paladin Pony with his large polearm. I saw that 20. I was denied, damn it. Anyway, this is taking all their actions because they were holding picks, and they're dropping the picks and picking up the much larger weapon, and then charging at you. He will also join the club. But he doesn't want to have to be swinging at you from around the corner, because that's just awkward. So he'll move to there. And then he'll attack the Paladin. Hey! One of them can actually roll. What's your armor class? I'm guessing it's not 15.
Is that at me or Thorn?
It's against you.
So, no, it's not. It's not 25. It's sorry. I was just making sure we haven't. It's 22 at the moment.
Well, 20 because you're flat-footed. Ha ha ha! It's still not good enough to crit you. Damn it!
Oh, okay.
I was hoping, man.
I didn't see flat-footed because I was looking for that.
Flat-footed is just a -2. Nice and
Okay, fair enough.
Nice and simple. No more of the touch AC versus armored AC kind of thing. He will, however, inflict some damage upon you because, you know, it's just a nice thing to do. Yeah. A glancing blow.
Yeah. -4 of the health. Ow, that's stung.
By the way, for extra irony points, these are horse choppers
Damn them.
that they are chopping horses with.
Ooh, they've got reach. Okay.
At least trying to chop horses with.
They're trying. They're not doing a really good job of it, but they're trying so hard.
I don't like being chopped.
You feel about dicing?
Even less.
Too bad. All right, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, it's my turn. Okay.
It is your turn.
Can I move forward directly, or is that wall going to cause me issue?
It might take you. You wouldn't be able to step, but you can stride over there, no problem.
Okay, I'll step there then.
You mean you stride there?
Step, stride, whichever is.
Step is like a 5-foot step. You can't provoke if you step. Stride is your full movement rate.
Well, if I can stride,
You stride over there. There you are. You did it, and they didn't chop you, so maybe they don't have combat reflexes. I mean, attack of opportunity.
Raise my shield.
Shield is raised. You have one action left.
And I'll attack this one here directly in front of me.
No, attack the other one.
And
He called you a bad name.
Yes. Right. Make sure I click on duck power. Oh.
Oh god, the power of the duck is not to be denied.
Oh dear.
So, would you like to describe how you just horribly murdered this thing?
Just simple walk up, longsword. Oh, it's no longer got a head.
And the rest of its body just kind of slumps to the ground. Its horse chopper clattering. Clink, clink, clink. Well, that was a turn. Meanwhile... Huh? Nah. He picks up his weapon. Nah. Stupid. But... Ah! Nah. But that was literally all of his actions. He stood up, he got his weapon, he stepped towards Silver menacingly. Thorn!
Yeah, hold on. Sorry. What's the range of this? Okay, I'm doing electric arc.
You fool. Played right into
This one. And then hopefully be able to have it bounce off into the other guy.
No, you actually zap both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Ow!
That does not include Duck's bonus if needed.
It's a 3 damage. Ho 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 ho. Is your saving throw actually 14? I feel like that's low.
Let's see, it's 10 plus
I should pull up your sheet, shouldn't I? Let me do that.
Yeah.
Character sheet. Hooray! Spells. There you go. Your spell attack roll should be trained. Yes. Missed it. Why does it say 10 if it's... What's wrong with you?
Right. Okay. What should it be?
Well, I mean, it says 10 equals 4 plus 6. It's like, no, wait. Oh, wait, no, that is right. I'm sorry. I can math. Shut up. Alright, where's your spell? Electric Arc. Hi, Electric Arc. Hello, David. You are set to be Evocation arcane spell, but your arcane is set as untrained. Boop. Boop.
What?
See that? That's a much better DC. That is
Oh.
a DC you should have.
Okay.
That makes a big difference. Because it thought you were untrained in this, which would be kind of silly.
Ah, that's weird. So you just set my to trained.
I
Okay.
set your arcane tradition to trained.
Thank you.
Because it is an arcane spell, and I'm assuming you are trained in how to do the spell that you're doing?
Well, it's a druidic cantrip.
Oh, then is it even arcane? It's probably primal. I'm going to
Yeah,
change it to
it's
primal,
primal.
because it was set to arcane. That's probably what the problem was.
Yeah.
So you're not trained in arcane. So it was correct if it was a arcane spell, which is not.
Well, I just drug it in from the companion. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And they didn't know, and then it's like, well, this could be arcane, it could be primal. I guess we'll just assume it's arcane. Whatever.
It works.
All right, it's fixed now. Woo! All right, so there's 3 damage flying at them with a DC 20 to not get zapped. That sounds about right, right? They can do reflex saves. They're great at reflex.
So wait, I rolled 2 1s. 2d4 plus. Yeah.
What? No, I have to roll their saves. What are you talking
Okay. Oh no, damage wise.
about? Oh. And they need to roll a 12 or better. Come on, guys, you can do it! Well, one of them did it. So, the first one takes it straight up in the face and takes the 3 damage. Zap. Ow. The other guy only takes 1, though. What a jerk. You still have 1 action left.
Move bear.
Where are you moving the bear? Oh, I see you.
It could always help Silver. I think there's a Gemnol behind her.
What?
There's a
I
Gemnol behind Silver.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
It's just good.
Can you see through the bear? Yeah, you should be able to see through the bear.
I mean, there is. And right now she's wondering, wonder what beautiful pony recently thought that this was going to happen during the next combat. I can't figure out who.
It was me, Dio.
Roar.
I mean, that is a viable option.
All right, the bear has charged into position. Does the bear? Was that
I
2 moves?
I only have 1. Do I have to command? Sorry.
Well, I mean, you commanded. It gets 2 actions. I'm asking, was that
True.
2 strides or 1
It'll
stride?
attack. That was
Alright.
1 stride.
1 stride. Then do that attack.
Let me bring up the bear sheet.
And it is flat-footed because it's now trapped between Silver and itself. Oh no, it's biting it. That wasn't nice at all. Nobody said you're allowed to do that. Come on.
+1?
Yeah, that is definitely a hit. For 9 damage. Chomp. Ah! Stupid bear! Meanwhile, Silver!
So what
Cool.
I do
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. So what I do is that I get my spear out and position my shield so I benefit from its bonus to my AC, and then I attempt to attack the person.
Alright. That sounds like 3 awesome actions. Do it! You've got flanking and duck power going on. Yeah, that's a hit. Oof. Jab it right in his side, make him regret ever waking up.
Stay down.
He's still up at the moment. Meanwhile... Ah! Bad! Horsey! Bad! And he will go ahead and swipe at Silver. Not Silver, Steel. With a 17! Which I imagine misses.
It does.
That's okay. He's got other actions, okay? Like, he could stab you again.
Or sadly no.
Fine then. Think you're so tough. I mean, he wouldn't be able to roll a natural 20, could he? That was not a natural 20. The goblin gains 1 depression point. Duck!
Quack.
Alright, it's her time to shine. And by her time to shine, I mean she is just going to continue her inspiring. Once again.
Well, I mean, you already have it lingering. It's going to count down one way or the other. Why would you even waste an action?
Because lingering implies that it keeps on once you stop doing it.
Oh, okay. It doesn't start ticking until you stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
And she's just going to. Oh no, not that one. She's. I mean, these things don't look exceptionally dangerous. What's the most damage they've done so far? Like,
4.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
They've been throwing 1d8 plus 3, and it wasn't very good rolls. It was, in fact, kind of trash rolls.
And she thinks for a moment, and more to just stay over here just in case. She goes in this direction, keeping up her bard song. She's gonna prepare telekinetic projectile in case something like actually comes like flying at her from the side, like that other one comes to attack her or something. But other than that, she's
Well,
actually
to point out, you can only ready a 1 action.
Ah, okay. In that case, she's readying shield to do that same thing.
Aha!
Alright, that's my turn.
How devilishly ingenuity. Whatever.
Yes.
Boop. Meanwhile, it's my turn to bleed. Oh no. It's his turn. Hooray! So I'm going to back up a little bit. Yes. Then he's going to swat the most vulnerable looking one. Look at that little pony. Barely even wearing any armor.
Sadness.
This is not this goblin's day.
Oh. Close.
Tried harder. Still.
Well, I'm gonna step up and I'll attack the one directly in front of me.
Oh god. Okay, that is not. Wait, what is this armor class? Okay, no, that is not instant paste.
Okay. Is he still standing?
He is still standing, so maybe he wishes he wasn't.
I'm just gonna make a second attack, to be honest.
Yeah,
This
you
one
not?
at -5. -5 now.
You have -5. That means I'm only. Though at least his head is still attached.
I mean,
Yes.
silver lining, I suppose.
Hey, you gotta take what you can get, right?
That's true.
Meanwhile, it's his turn. He is in a very unfortunate situation. He would like to not be flanked, so he's going to step to there. So flanking is much more difficult. Then he will attempt to poke the queen. Take it.
Hmm.
So that's when I realized that I'm not sure if I'm working with the right set of rules. No. Mostly because I closed the basic Pathfinder rules a long time ago. And guess where the basic nulls are? Wait, you're supposed to guess. Guys.
In the core rulebook of.
Ah, exactly. I knew you could figure it out. Then I have to figure out where the hell did that go? How did I miss? How did I lose the second edition? Oh, there it is. Because I did not shorten its name. It's actually written out as second edition. Well, silly past me not contracting things. I mean, who does that? It's just weird. General! Hooray! So he stabs. He actually has a +10, and he does damage. Okay. I imagine that does not even remotely crit, but he will take his 8 damage.
Who was it?
Okay. I'm going to guess that the plus you rolled was not correct.
It should have been 2 higher.
Okay.
I will fix that for the future. However, he's also going to poke the bear. Because the bear also deserves poking. Just saying. Really. Thinks he's awesome.
Does this weapon have reach then?
Oh. That's a really good point. No. It's just a regular spear. On the other hand, you could just chuck the damn thing. But that would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? He kind of needs it for fighting. So I guess I'll poke you instead.
You have the right to arm bears.
That was not a very good roll. I mean, actually, it was a decent roll, but on a second strike, it's really hard. 17?
No.
Clang off of your armor. Thorn!
Yay. Yay. If he can fit there. Okay or not?
Yes, do it. Do the thing.
Yay.
There is no flanking at the moment, though. Not that you needed flanking. As the bear just gently sinks his teeth into the poor thing's arm. There's a nice loud shriek as it tears it free. And the other 3 limbs and a torso flop to the ground, bleeding everywhere. Blip.
Wow. Oh, delightful. Now I can name my comrades.
What was that?
Oh, there's some music going on that. Oh, there it is. There's some music going on.
Yes? Is it too loud?
Why is that spell damage so low?
I like it.
What
It's
am I
fine.
rolling?
Okay, and
It's a cantrip. Because
Yeah,
it's
but it should
so
be higher than that.
so that was 1 action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to... there it is. Whee! Oh, he takes that 3 damage. Zap. Ow!
Hey, David, can you look at the cantrip? It should be a D4 per level I'm casting at, since it's automatically heightened.
It
Would be
says
2d4.
2d4, but what's that LTS?
I don't know. That's what's.
2d4, it looks like you typed some extra stuff after the 2d4.
Okay. So.
Like you were in the middle of a sentence. 2d4, it's a trap! It's a trap!
Yes.
That does explain why you rolled 2 3 times.
Okay, I'll take that 3. That's my fault. Go.
Go! What are you doing? I saw you move.
Yes, and I am quickly figuring out if I think I have what kind of rolls, new things that I have and have not used before do.
What are they?
Do.
What is it?
Eh, I'm going to assume that there are various stones, rocks, and other small one bulk debris just kind of laying around in this cave.
Yes, like they were literally just mining at the wall. There were all sorts of little pebbles everywhere.
Okay. In that case, I use telekinetic projectile to pick one up, and I've never actually tried to roll a spell attack. Is that the same? Okay. Oh, there's an actual roll. How delightful. How convenient. Now, how do I make it click?
Click on the name.
Oh. All right then.
There it goes. Hey, look at that. It even did the attack and the damage. Huzzah! I do see one thing off though, so let me fix that for you. Whoop.
What's the thing?
Oh, what is its heighten for telekinetic projectile? Doesn't it go up by 1d6 every level? I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh, yes, it does.
So it should be doing 2d6 at this point. So
Right.
go ahead and just roll 1d6.
Okay, I will fix that for the next time that I do the thing.
Alright, I already did that. I'm a fast worker. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 11 damage straight to his face. Punk. Ah! Thump.
Okay, well, that was great. Well, that helped things.
I will point out that that was a low intensity level 3 fight. Of course, you guys are level 4, so you just kind of ran in here and went, oh, wow! Smash, 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 smash.
Just a little.
Just a little. But, I mean, that's part of being a living world, is that not everything should level up with you, because that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I am delighted and incredibly surprised that it did not, in fact, level up with us.
And these were just goblin mooks mining at the wall. These were not their elite guard by any stretch. And if they were their elite guard, why didn't they hear your last fight?
No, they're probably along the other cave tunnel thing.
Well, we at least now know we're not going to get attacked in the back.
Huzzah! You have dispatched the goblins. Thoroughly dispatched.
Right. Back the other way then.
I'm not stopping you.
There we go.
Next time, let us not leave enemies just laying behind us to ready to wake up and stab us.
What?
Well,
He was just sleeping.
I didn't think
Yes,
you'll wake
then
up.
he woke up and stabbed me.
Well then,
It stings somewhat.
oh, well, if this makes it any better.
And she gives Queenie a hug. There.
May I will point out he is now missing an arm.
Oh.
You took away his ability to hug. That's very, very
I mean,
mean.
the bear may or may not be chewing the arm.
Depends on how nasty it is.
She's taking that kind of like shudder moment to stick with Steel. He seems to know what he's doing around these parts.
I will wait for our bear and druid to catch up.
I was gonna search them, see if there was anything on them.
Give
Oh,
me a
I mean, that's
perception.
Fair enough.
Roll perception, okay.
Perception.
Sort of curious if they had dug anything out.
Do it. Yep, sure looks like a bunch of rocks.
I'll keep one.
Are you there?
And then head out.
You have joined the party. Doodly-doo.
All right.
Green, why don't you go between? Actually, go between barrel cover at the back. Just easier.
Give me a perception check. The people in the front.
Okay.
Do. It seems
Observant.
quiet. Too quiet. On the other hand, Duck smells something.
And she tugs on Steel's tail.
I think there's something very weird about this whole situation.
All right. Well, we'll be on guard.
There, I have drawn stink lines.
And she uses her small knowledge of theater to point out some obscure reference of what this seems like. What's a play that comes to mind, David?
A human play?
No. She has some knowledge of theater. Ergo, there must be some theatrical production that is very similar to this here situation. This high stakes situation, certainly.
Oh, I was wondering if it had a reference to the stink, and I was like, well, I can think of some place that might have something like that, but...
It's pretty much like she's drawing a comparison, like, oh,
This reminds me of that one play with the thing where they were just being really quiet,
and then this giant boulder came down and killed all of them, that kind of thing. That's pretty much what she's doing.
The Musketeers of the Moon Princess.
Yes, and she tells Steel this.
I see. I mean, I don't think my scholar law is good. No, my academia law is going to help me here.
But yes, Duck, you have detected stink lines. I drew them on the map.
Right. I will move up cautiously. If shield raised, if that's even possible.
I mean, at this point, you could probably get some vague, oh, something doesn't smell good, but you're not entirely certain what direction it's coming from.
Can Duck was that part of what her perception was? Is she kind of like...
That was what your perception was, yes. That's why I drew stink lines, because you pinpointed, wait, the stinkiness is coming from that way.
She points that way.
My nose is telling me that place is
Not good to go because it's very, very bad. Stinky.
Well, you don't want anything coming up behind us. Let's see what it is.
Nothing could go wrong.
Is there any sort of knowledge check I can use to try and work out what the smell might be? It's like nature for natural, or
Feel free to give me a nature, but you're rolling at a pretty high DC with literally going off of a scent.
okay.
Smells like a red dragon. Yes. What did you
What are
get?
you doing? I'll step up and ask.
And Nate and Doc.
quack.
Doc.
Quack.
Why are your dice on fire, Doc?
Quack. Because I just want to know what my husband is gonna get into today.
Trouble.
It's always trouble.
Trouble in River City.
Right. That is the most common thing.
A steel has fallen into a river in Lego City. Hey!
Oh no. I hate when that happens.
Where are you?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Does anyone know?
Can you take? Can you take?
Now, give me
Can you
one
take
second.
preparation for combat
okay.
and actions before you actually get into combat?
If you do them now, you can do them now. If you do them later, you should probably not worry about it until you're actually doing them.
Yeah.
What I'm
so-
going to get from that reply is yes.
I mean, I don't know what you're trying to do, but Duck.
Well, I mean things like, can I actually get the weapon out and the shield up before combat, so I don't have to spend 2 actions doing it when combat starts.
Okay, so 1, yeah, you can always draw a weapon. 2, there actually is a not in combat exploring action, which is keep your shields raised the whole time. But if you do that, that means you're not searching because you're busy holding up your shield and going not to face, not to face, not to face.
Okay. Well, I will.
Okay.
I'll go first, and I'll keep my shield raised, and then everybody else can keep an eye out.
All right, Doc,
Quack.
who I've been calling several times now. You probably want what your role got you, don't you?
Yes.
Although it looks like 2 of you just is like, nature, I know all about nature. Don't you even worry. Don't you even worry. You both identify that this is the delightful aroma of a troll, a specific kind of troll, a gem troll.
And she kind
Gem
of
troll.
she tugs on Steel. Steel,
What?
Steel.
Yeah.
And she kind of whisks does the hoof come closer kind of thing so she can tell you a secret. Steel, I think
Yeah.
that's like a gem troll or something. I've heard about them and they're very scary.
What can you tell me about them?
Well, besides hanging out with gem gnolls all the time, surprise, they're horrifically violent and they regenerate too damn fast. But they can be harmed with acid and fire, which, does bad things to the regeneration.
And then she points this
Do we
out
have
in
any
the
Only
acid
we-
fire?
Only we actually had one of those 2 things.
and she points this out a little bit like oh god, kind of like she's a little spooked. And if you burn them, they stop being all alive. And she smiles.
That's the best part.
Do we have
Do we
anything
know
to?
if they travel in packs or just solitary?
Look, that is the info that you got.
Does anyone?
Actually, you know what? Because you also rolled super well, I'll go ahead and give you that. No, gem trolls typically only tolerate each other long enough to make a child and then possibly kill each other after.
For the child.
Or the child, either or. They're not picky.
No, I said for the child.
Oh,
So
and
are these-
I have child visitation rights. No, you don't! Murder.
So are these normal trolls that have bred or something, or?
They are trolls that have had Gemno influences upon them, whether that's through crossbreeding or not. Nobody really even wants to think about. I mean, really? Lost Tana be praised?
Lost Tana be praised.
So through my experience or knowledge of them, how well is their perception? Are they smell based or sight or?
That's fair. They have beady eyes. They do not have the sensitive noses of traditional Gemnals.
And do they seem to? Yeah, it sounds like you were talking acid and fire, so it seems like they have a ability to regenerate.
Yes,
Oh, dang
I
it.
said that. I said that.
Okay, I missed that. And
Said
are they giant size or standard large?
I mean, you haven't seen one yourself, but you've heard tell that they are pretty large.
Okay.
I mean, not theoretically knock an entire building oversized, but again, you haven't seen one yourself.
Do we have any air movement in here?
Okay, give me a perception.
Okay.
Perception, or I guess survival would work. Mostly perception.
Survival? I'd rather roll on.
You bastard. There does not appear to be any significant air movement this way.
Okay, so we don't know if there's an exit up that way or not. So, okay.
Alright, so does anyone have fire or
If I had a
From where you are standing, the air current appears to be. Look at the air.
okay. Do we just want to avoid this area?
I would prefer that, but at the same time, the last time we just walked past a potential enemy that could potentially come up behind us, they came right up behind us.
Well, we've cleared it, yeah. So we want to try and deal with it now rather than later.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Hate that.
Always ask that question. It is always a prelude to bad.
I mean, I say it all the time, so I guess technically that is true.
So as long as we've got some fire or acid, we can deal with it. So I say we deal with it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Do we have any guys?
If
I don't
only,
have any.
I don't think we have either of those things.
Yeah, I don't have any.
It's just a party with no fire. This just feels weird.
Oh, I have some dread fire, but beyond that.
I also point out if you actually have a torch does deal fire damage.
I'd be like, well, the that will probably be enough. We just need to get it down and then burn it.
We're gonna have to continue.
I mean, the fact that torches did fire damage was a thing I used during the playtest to great effect. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep beating it with my torch. What? Ow! Ow! Stop it! No!
I don't know if I've actually took a torch. I'm just checking. No. Okay, well, we're going to rely on your fire. Do not use it until it's down. That way we can keep it down.
Well, I believe it's a cantrip, isn't it? Or is it not a cantrip?
I'm checking.
Oh.
So, I mean, if it's a cantrip, just use it as much as you want.
Well, only 5 times a day, I believe.
If it's a cantrip, it's use it whenever you want. Is it a cantrip?
Why do we have spell slot? Oh, I can learn up to 4. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a cantrip, you can do it all day, every day.
Good to go. Sorry, checking.
Well, technically, if you kept doing it without pause after 10 minutes, you would get tired. They have a rule for that.
Shoot. Hold, give me a moment. Sorry.
Duck has no such thing as fire. Fire is dangerous, and fire is also deadly. These are two things that
But
Duck does not mess
fire
with.
is how you bake.
Yes, but she doesn't like. She has wood and things for that. She doesn't need like spell fire.
You have to make the fire in there. Anyway, while we're waiting.
Sorry.
You telling me tinderboxes don't exist, David? You tell me that? They just heard the saxophone.
Your game is important to us. Please stand by. Your GM would like you to know that dice rolls performed in his absence will not be counted.
Oh, this is driving me nuts.
What is this called?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. So, it's not showing up in my spell lists.
Which spell?
The gods frown upon players who peek
What
behind
spell?
their GM screen.
I
What
thought
spell?
Fire seeds, but that's definitely not a cantrip.
Yes, sir.
No. Sorry. Nope.
Your GM is
Sorry,
currently
folks.
on
I
the
don't
phone.
have one.
Please.
So we've got no fire spells.
Nope.
And no acid spells.
Wouldn't it be nice to
So
refill your
what we're going to
GM
have to do is not go that way.
GMing is
Yep.
thirsty work.
And hope it doesn't come and find us.
You are a primal caster, right?
Your GM would
Yeah.
like you to know that your next
You don't have
saving throw
Produce
may very
Flame?
well be your last.
Isn't that second level?
No, Produce Flame is a cantrip.
And remember, if life hands you lemonade, kick it in the
What?
bottle and say, I wanted a beer.
Oh yeah, get it. Oh, okay.
So-
Primal.
What cantrips do you have memorized?
Well, currently I have.
Your game is important to
'Cause
us.
there are 2 applicable primal cantrips that would totally work in this situation.
Electric Art, Tanglefoot, and Stabilize.
Excessive dice rolling is a leading cause of repetitive
It's-
stress injury
none of
for all
those.
gamers.
Because yes, you have access to Acid Splash and Produce Flame,
Okay.
which would both, handle it.
Remember, don't sweat the small stuff.
Remember, don't sweat the small stuff. Alright, Duck definitely
What?
does not deal either of those damages.
Well,
Alright.
yeah.
Pretty sure Silver doesn't.
Cool. So we're going to have to avoid that area as much as possible.
Your GM is hungry.
Alright, unless you want to just
Rest.
go get that spell memorized.
And how long would it take you to memorize that spell?
It's a cantrip? I'm not sure.
Well, it's basically they would need to go redo their morning rituals and stuff. Basically, you'd have to leave and come back.
Yeah.
I suggest we keep at it and just deal with it if we have to.
Alright, I will stop the hold music then.
Can you link that to me, please?
That's pretty good.
Do it in private.
What? It's just a nice little thing for whenever your game has to take a pause. You just put it on loop and walk away, and you're good to go. Alright, so you're not going towards the stink lines. Where are you going? If you dare.
Don't you mean if I bear? Because I'm going this way with the bear.
The bear's just chilling.
Alright.
You see what appears to be some sort of subterranean dwelling there. Obviously, the broken into the cave system. One way or the other. You're not sure which broke into what.
Alright. Well, I'm heading up. Hopefully there's no traps.
Give me a perception check.
I'm moving with my shield up, so I won't be seeing anything.
Yeah, you don't get any automatic perception checks to not fall in a trap. Ah!
So,
Duck, on the other hand, Hoof, whatever it is, can hear noises coming from both of these hallways.
Tug,
Sounds busy.
tug, tug, tug. Tail tug. Tug, 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 tug,
Steel,
tug, tug, tug.
even without your perception, you can feel something tugging your tail.
well, what's that, Duck?
I think that there's something up ahead.
Which way?
And she points the ways that she was noticing. Both ways, I believe.
Answer, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. South or west? Your choice.
North.
That wasn't an option.
Dang it.
She thinks.
West.
And she points to the west corridor.
Okay. I'll move to there.
And she shall follow.
You have discovered.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Don't mind me. La 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 la.
Do we re-roll or keep sync?
You should re-roll. Yes, it's an entirely new situation. A new situation.
Oh's nose.
Oh, yes. All right. So that's... Okay. Okay, I have determined what they are. Aren't you happy? You should be.
I need Did the golly thing. There you go. Ooh, well, I'm actually going fast.
Thump. Look, it's one of your favorite things. A goblin. You like goblins, don't you?
I don't mind them. I mean, they probably don't
Shut
like
up.
us.
The answer is yes. You love goblins.
And he won't mind us. Yay.
I'm joking. All right. Anyway, but there's not just one goblin, because that'd just be kind of sad. Hey, why are people moving?
Ah,
Damn you. All right. Have you rolled the initiatives?
Yes.
yes.
I guess I should roll mine.
Ooh.
As you can see, they have different initiatives than the other guys. It also means I should restart the music.
Yes.
No, not you. That's not the appropriate. You. All right. Ah! He points. Does somebody speak Goblin by chance?
For sure, no.
Just checking.
No.
As it turns out, he saw you. And
No
he
kidding.
draws a short bow. And he shoots the short bow. Twang! Yep, that's a nice one. Perfectly in reach.
Is there a way to bring up the initiative bar? It disappeared on me.
Bring up the what now?
An initiative bar is gone from my screen.
Oh, that's weird. Let me dispel it and then bring it back.
Thank you.
Did that help?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Okay,
that's weird.
well,
Normally, if I see it, you see it.
Yeah. It just went pop a moment
Oh,
ago.
no! 27, though, is a pretty good roll.
Yep. I mean, that's hitting me at the moment, unless I get any protection from the angle.
Not really. You do have your shield there.
Yeah,
Because
it's still hit currently.
Oh, then he points you with an arrow. Poink!
Ow.
It's what you deserve.
I don't deserve this.
It just barely grazes you, though.
Oh.
It could happen for us. He attempts to make it worse. He fails at making it worse. Duck!
Quack. Quack,
Your
quack, quack.
husbando has been grazed with an arrow.
Not my husbando. You know what I have to say about that, friend? Ding ding. Round one. And she starts like spinning. Whee! Spin, spin, spin. Yeah, she does this little maneuver because she doesn't have another action to really
Do
do.
you still have a focus point?
Yeah, I have two.
Ah, okay. So you did not do any refocusing since last time.
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, that's why I was checking. Anyway, you have to roll the performance thing, right?
I do have to roll a performance thing. You are very
Do the
correct.
thing.
And she's singing the Rocky Balboa version of Steel Prism's montage song as she imagines.
Do
this
I
whole
have to
thing.
find that now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's called it's called it's called Steel Balboa, and it's about an amazing one-eyed boxer who overcomes incredible odds against the
There are no Rocky songs in here. Anyway,
the
did you
Persians.
roll? I see no rolls.
I pushed the roll. It's probably just taking it a second. Pushed it twice. Push it a third time just in case. Yeah.
Wow.
Roll 20.
Come on, roll 20.
Oh,
You have one
thanks,
job.
roll
One
20.
job.
In case this is gonna be faster, I'll roll this. There you go.
Oh,
30.
I heard a roll.
Push.
Oh God. That would be a crit success then?
Then 4 rounds if this lingers.
Where? All right, but you have more actions. Last I checked.
Yeah. Part of her spin is that she does this little maneuver right here, up and down and up, and that's her movement.
And aren't you supposed to go up, up, down, down, left, right?
Yeah. She does the Konami code. Alright, that's her turn.
Steel! You have been shot at, but you feel inspired.
Then I will inspire to head forward. Is that goblin there?
What? Maybe.
Okay, well then I will move to. Oh, many new goblins. I will see if I can skewer this one.
There's one to your south as well.
Yeah, I saw. Skewer.
Ow! I've been stabbed in my squiggly pooch.
And then I will raise my shield.
It is one of your favorite things to do. Duel!
I get my weapon out.
I thought your weapon was already out.
Okay, well, guess I do. Guess I don't have to worry about that then.
Well, I mean, you're walking through a extremely dangerous dungeon, so it kind of makes sense not to just put your weapon away.
Yes. Anyway, so I guess so. My weapon is out. His shield is up, and already.
The shield is not raised. That is a per round thing.
Okay. Well.
But your shield is ready to be raised. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am going to not do that at this time, and instead will come up behind Steel and attempt to cast an electric arc on this fine fellow.
You mean those two fine fellows, right?
Oh, I guess I can do that then.
Yeah, there's literally no reason not to.
Yep.
Do it! Zap them!
Does the electric arc require a to hit?
It
Is
requires damage, and they have to make reflex saves.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I needed to.
The one
roll,
furthest away, the one closer to you. Those are not bad saving throws, but what is your DC?
19.
19? Okay, then the one closer to you fails. That needs to be fixed. I will do that now. Don't mind me as I go into your sheet. And it's probably the same thing that your friend.
It shouldn't be needing to fix if I told it that I am. It's a second level spell, but I guess it's
no, that wasn't the problem.
Oh,
I in fact fixed it. It was set as an arcane spell, but you're casting it as a divine spell, and that's why it got confused. Stop buzzing it. Confused. There. Also, wait. When does it get the second damage die? Is that when you cast it as a third level or second level spell?
and
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
second.
Then it should be 2 dice and not 1. So I'm gonna fix that too.
Well, it was 2 dice.
There.
If you look at it, it rolled twice, 3 and 3.
Second 3 is your ability modifier.
Oh.
So go
it's
ahead
3
and
3.
roll.
So it's 3 3 and spellcasting modifier. Oh, happy day.
No, I'm saying go ahead and roll 1d4 to see how much extra damage got missed. Do it. 1d4. An extra 1. All right, but hey, it still counts. So that's 7 plus duck, so that's 8. 8 damage to them both. This guy made his save, so he only takes 4. Jerk. But that guy failed his saving throw, and he takes all 8. Ow, it hurts. Which means he did 12 damage, which is not a bad way to spend a round.
It's true.
This guy really hates all the stuff that's going on. He's going to step right on up. And he's going to attempt to do bad things as he sweeps with a battle axe upon the steel. I mean, he's right there. Just seems
Alrighty.
appropriate, really. Oh.
No.
Try harder! That was not harder! You're fired!
It wasn't been a roll, it was just a second attack.
Thorn!
Oh, what we have here is a roadblock of unable to accomplish much.
I don't know if the bear can fit, or do you
The
consider
bear would
it-
have to start squeezing through slowly.
Yeah. I'll just guard this passageway.
Poor little bear. It's not what he
What do
signed
we
up for.
see in here? I see 1, 2, 3. It's only visible.
You do indeed see 3 goblins that do not appear to enjoy your presence at all. Battle axe. Battle axe. Oh!
Might as well. Hey, why not?
What are you doing?
Oh, why aren't you selecting? There we go.
So I should point out you've
That
used
one.
2 actions just getting here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because you moved and your bear moved.
Yeah, I'll do a third action.
What's your third action?
Move there.
No, you bastard. You're not allowed to do
That's
that. Come on.
He's
Does
got the
he
block.
have... dang it. You cast Detect. Attack of opportunity. It comes out negative.
And look down this way to see if there's anything else.
I mean, you don't see anything.
Okay, good.
Of course, you can't see that terribly far, but either way. Meanwhile, it's his turn. Ah! Why stupid bodies? Die, 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 die.
No.
He is obviously way too panicked. But never let that stop you from trying.
No, still no.
As he just flails wildly at Thorn. Flail, flail, flail,
Oh,
flail,
he's-
flail, flail.
Yeah, okay.
It would be his turn, but he is thoroughly dead. Meanwhile, I have a bow, and I'm gonna use it. Do, 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 do. Take that! Twang!
Is that on me?
Yes, that's on you.
That will be a hit.
Huzzah! Can I get 2? Maybe even 3? I don't think so.
What? He's
Yeah.
firing 3 times?
Yeah, there's nothing stopping him from firing 3 times.
That's true.
That's a point.
He will, however, inflict harm upon you at least once.
Okie dokie.
7 damage to you.
I'm guessing he's using an ability now because last time he only did 1.
It's a secret. I don't need to tell you nothing.
Okay.
Okay. So if
Actually,
you're not telling us nothing.
Actually, in character, his friends seem to be distracting you. So they're capering and calling. It's like, no, no, I'm gonna stop you. I got a shield. Yeah, now how about you? I got and suddenly an arrow. Damn it! Duck.
Quack!
It's your
Oh,
turn.
I should have done that. Never mind.
That's me. And, she's just gonna keep doing what she's doing back here.
You are singing the song of your people.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
I think that's really all I can do without wasting resources here, because I don't think there's any need for us to really. I don't think anybody's like severely dying yet, is there?
You could always just cast Daze.
I could, but she also is like feels bad for things. She knows it causes damage. But whatever.
You have inched forward. Who are you dazing?
Dazing.
Actually, wait. You could not daze. Daze is 2 actions, isn't it?
Yes.
And you're not dazing this round.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
yeah, I'm not
You
dazing this
did your cantrip, and then you stepped forward, and
Yeah. You're right.
now you only have one action left.
She'll continue doing what she's doing then, which is just kind of
Fair enough.
Yep.
Whoop. Steel! You're the star of the party.
Okay, so I attacked the one to the north last time, so I'm going to attack him again. Longsword, boom.
You don't have to. Ah! My one weakness! Thump.
I will then attack the one to the south, -5.
It's just rude.
So
That
17.
Just barely, he swats it aside.
And then I will
+1?
raise my shield.
Did you add the +1s? Yeah, you did. Never mind.
Yeah, that's got
It does have duck power!
Yeah. If it's got duck power, it's got everything in.
Okay.
This is your
So,
turn.
I will have. Oh, Queen will bring her shield up to the ready, and move
Shield ready.
past Steel to there, and attempt to stabificate this particular individual.
Why would you do that? That's so mean.
That area would.
I know.
Do it. Roll the thing. Ow. Ow. Well, that's a crit. Well, would you like to describe how you murdered this fool?
The queen does. She has her shield up. She goes past Steel, gets up a little bit of speed, and then spears the goblin through the chest and out the back, with the spear clanking against the wall behind him.
Slam! Right up against the wall. Ah! You think he might be dead.
Yeah, there's a distinct possibility.
I mean, we need to get a doctor in here to be sure, but... Meanwhile, it's his turn. Boy, has this gone terribly. Ah! Boss! 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 Ah!
Not the boss again. I remember the boss. The boss was not fun.
And he attempts to swat the steel prism. Take that. He's obviously panicked. Is that it?
Is that me?
Yes, you.
Ooh. No, just misses.
What? No! No! Get away!
Hmm.
Thorin?
Okay. Stepping up over here. He ran away, right?
He bravely ran away.
I assume I can do that. Or do I need to adjust for squares?
Seems legit.
And attack. Yay! Question is, my cantrip does more damage than my spear.
I mean,
that's kind of.
If you want to use the cantrip, go ahead.
Yeah. It's a 2-action. Move. That works.
Charge right up to him and stuff the magic in his face.
Please apply directly to face.
Alright, he gets to roll some awesome reflexes to try to minimize that damage. Will the gods smile upon him today? The answer is no. So he takes that 11 damage. Because duck. Yay, duck.
Yay!
Bzzah! He did
To
not
figure
enjoy
out
it.
how
He
to
leaves an
toggle
unfavorable
that.
review. It would be his turn, but he's dead. And he could have gotten a turn, but he also did. Duck!
Quack!
And she's added onto her song, Did you do it yet? And like goes over here and she's just keeping up her song. There's no real reason for her to stop, so she's just gonna keep doing her thing. She's coming down here.
It's a song that never ends. It goes on and on. And somebody started singing it, not knowing what it was.
And I'll continue singing it forever just because.
Steel!
Okay. Right, so he's dealt with one of them run off then that way. Ooh, okay. Can I get there? Let's
That depends on what your movement rate is.
25 feet here.
There he is. You found him.
What can I do? I can move again and attack. Raise shield. Okay, I'm going to move forward and then attack.
What? With no shield raised? How weird.
I know. Ooh.
For a moment, I thought that was a 20, but it was definitely not a 20.
Definitely was not.
Which means that he easily dodges your awkward strike. Whew. I'm gonna survive! Duel.
Yes.
It might be your turn.
This does seem to be a distinct possibility.
Getting turns, it's more likely than you think.
Yes, it is. Well, since I'm gonna do this, I do this thing, and do the electrical cantrip casting thing as well, and see if it turns out well for him or badly.
What's the worst that could happen? He gets to roll reflex saves, and surely this time the gods won't make frowny faces at him. Oh no, that's an even worse frowny face. So he takes double the He collapses to the ground, electricity going everywhere. His eyes pop out.
Oh.
He crit failed, so he takes double damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's bad when you crit fail. Anyway, he's dead. He's dead. Boop. It would have been his turn. He was just about to retire. You monster! Meanwhile, the bear hears something come into the room. Go charging around the bear? The bear can't see a damn thing because it's dark. Sucks to be the bear, I guess.
That looks like a troll.
Look, you can assume whatever you want. Thorn!
Yay! As soon as I get rid of my characters.
I'm just saying, the thing that moved actually did follow the proper movement rate and boxes and everything.
No, I'm not. I'm having to reload my sheet. Sorry.
If the bear had light, then you would have seen what was going on, but The bear was in the darkness, and then something just ran past it. Phew.
Okay, come on, load up. Ah, there we go. Something just ran past it.
Yes. The bear could hear it. He couldn't see it.
Yep. Hmm. I get the feeling or a grunt.
It wasn't super sneaky.
Yeah, okay. So would my character actually have knowledge of it?
I mean, your bear probably made a very odd, what the hell was that noise?
Okay.
And you, having a good understanding of your bear, recognized that the bear got confused.
I can't seem to select anything. Sorry, guys.
Wait, you can't select yourself?
Nah, it's something with my browser. Switching over to, let me switch.
I've started using the new Opera. It seems to roll
What?
20 pretty well. What's that?
Nothing. Never mind. Okay. Okay. I thought fix it. Guess not.
Is it fixed?
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll let you move my character while I figure this out. Just
Sure.
move up to the passageway, look in on my bear. There we go.
Oh, you can move?
And look that
Yay!
way.
You're moving!
And
That's why I
Sorry,
point
I
out
had
you
it
don't
as
have any light
space.
sources.
no, I can't see in the dark. Yay.
And neither can the bear, which is why the bear had no idea what the hell just ran past it.
Well, bear, this way, squeeze through.
So the blind leading the blind, or at least the
Yeah.
blind commanding the blind.
So the bear goes squeezy, 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 squeezy,
Yep.
squeezy.
That's it, probably.
Now the hallway is clogged with bear. Okay. Duck!
Bear.
Quack!
I can't bear to stand this kind of situation, yeah.
Oh boy, it's this thing, isn't it? And she is gonna. Yup. Okay, so she saw Thorn run
You will
up here,
note that
right?
the turn order is still up.
Yes. She saw that Thorn ran back, right?
Yes.
Yup. It's about this time that she decides that it's probably a good idea to sanctuary herself. Oh boy.
Sanctuary!
She does such things as Sanctuary comes over her, and keeps up this number going. As she
In the distance, you can hear the melodious tolling of church bells.
yes, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh my gosh.
Is pretty much her turn.
A hunchback just got their wings. Steal!
Everyone seems to be running away from me. Can you do anything?
Guys, it hasn't been that many days since the last time I took a shower.
Alright, clearly Fawn heard something, so I'm going to go to here. What's going on?
That sure is a good question.
I
Something just
will raise shield and then I will use my focus ability when I find it.
Focus. Who does that?
Actually, I should.
Look, man, stop being weird. Focusing on things.
You attempt to. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. 1 second. I'm just trying to find my focus wherever I put them. Actions, languages, details, spells. There must be under spells. Ah, there we go. There you go. That I use on myself.
Ding! You feel better. How much better? I don't know. You got to roll.
Oh, do you have to roll on myself? I thought I'd just get a straight
Oh,
6.
that's right. It is a straight amount. And you are level 4, so it should be 2. So that's 12. Hooray!
12.
Sorry, I'm used to the old lay on hands. Forgive me.
No, that's fine. I'm used to rolling as well. Like, what do I get?
No, you only roll when you're trying to zap undead, which is literally the least efficient way to use it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people who still do that, but I don't get it. Anyway, Queen!
Yes.
It's your turn. 3 out of 5 order trackers agree.
3 out of 5. What? Do what?
Order trackers agree that it's your turn.
I don't know what an order tracker is.
Order tracker, the thing, the turn order, right here.
Oh, okay.
It tracks turns.
So
the 2 that don't agree is really wrong.
I mean,
So
they were
the
just in different
rule-
games. Sorry?
So the rule about let's see, is it preparing actions or holding actions, whatever it is.
You can hold your entire turn, or you can ready 1 action. If you want to ready an
ready.
action, that takes 2 actions to ready a single action thing.
That is incredible. Never mind. So I'm going to go here then. I'm going to go here then, and ready and
What are you readying?
readying an action to attack if something gets within range. If something kind of comes by within
All right.
range of
If
me
you
being
see
able to
something
hit.
you can thwap, you want to be able to thwap it.
Correct.
Sounds like a plan. Boop. Meanwhile, and you hear shouting in the distance. Wake up! Wake up!
Great.
There's some kind of guttural conversation. And there's a lot of screaming. Meanwhile, Thorn. Actually, you know what? We'll go another round or two. Because I was late. That was my bad.
The bear unsqueeze out.
Pop. Nice
Go
little cork
through
noise.
And do a perception check to see if I can hear anything or smell anything different.
You can hear things coming from that away.
Oh, great. Haven't moved there originally, so there. Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty.
Actually,
Jack!
I set a spell to attack.
Quack.
I can't.
What do you... I'm sorry, what was that? Thorn?
Never mind, I couldn't.
Oh.
That's
Duck!
Quack. Oh dear, what's that? What's that?
And she...
You obviously heard the shouting too. It was not very subtle.
She does this maneuver to see what's up here. Let's see. That's where everybody's moving, huh? Oh boy. Yup, and she's also probably pointing at this thing. Okay, there we go. Now it's updated on me. It just took it a second to update.
You also have to let go of the token before it updates.
Oh, okay.
It will not update while you're holding it.
Gotcha. So sorry. This diagonal way.
The
which
trick
leads
is
to
if you have it update while you're moving the token, that also lets people kind of cheat because you can just drag your token around and then put it back where it started, and the GM will never know.
she's coming this way.
Yep, there you are. You're striding.
Uh-huh. And she is gonna cast something that's something new she got.
Oh, mirror image. They still have that spell.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they were not going to get rid of that spell.
There's more ducks.
Yes, suddenly there is a super sale on ducks. Buy 2, get 2 free. Hooray!
all
And
the quack power.
and then she tries to do that thing. She tries to do that thing in the lingering performance where like she tries to make it echo through the cave, so it's just like quack 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 quack, and there's just like it's like an echoing quack as 1 1 2, like 1 image 2 image 3 image 4, it's like it's echoing out and just making little copies of her. It's very aesthetic.
Well, everybody knows where you are at least.
Well, I mean, she hasn't exactly been quiet. That's kind of comes par with the course of bards.
Boop,
Alright.
Steal.
Okay.
There are more ducks to love than ever before.
Yes!
I'm gonna move here. I will raise my shield.
All right, you have done that.
And I think I'll finish off and finish moving here, and just gonna be ready for what we know exactly is about to come running down on us.
All right, you're preparing for trouble.
Make it double.
Oh God. Thanks.
Silver.
I'm going to guess that two action actions cannot be prepared, cannot be readied ahead of time.
No,
Okay. Just checking.
they take too dang long.
I kind of wish that it would respond to me moving the token up, so I could actually see where I can walk before I actually go there.
I think we just covered that.
Yep. Oh, if only it was like the previous game.
Previous game?
Yes, the one that Thomas did, where he was also using
See, I was just making sure it wasn't one of my games, because I always have it set to only update when you drop.
Okay.
That's for me.
Okay,
That's a
so
constant thing.
Okay, maybe they added the option to dynamic lighting after Thomas finished. Anyway,
Or he just didn't turn it
So-
on.
that's possible as well.
But as a player, I know that the temptation is way too damn strong, so I just click that automatically. No peeking.
Okay.
All right, you've advanced forward. I believe you still have 2 actions left.
Yep. I'm not sure what to do with them because it takes 2 actions to be able to spend 1 action.
That is correct. Which is not really a change for martial people, but it does mean that spellcasters cannot prepare spells.
Right. I'm going to determine if it's even beneficial to use one of my prep spells, because let's see. Yeah, I should remember not to have that prepared next time because it's useless. But yeah, I guess I can move here next and raise a shield.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, it seemed like it could be. Why are there 2 of
Meanwhile-
them now?
You hear footsteps approaching. You like footsteps, don't you? Of course you do.
Not particularly.
Well, too bad. I can do numbers. Shut up. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of footsteps. At least 4 footsteps. Except 2 of the footsteps sounds much larger than other footsteps. There's also a very loud roar. A hungry roar. Ah! Food! Food! And And that's where I will break it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Surely there will be no negative consequences to this.
Next week, do our
No.
heroes run into a
Is there
thing?
is there like anything in these caves that doesn't
Sorry, I can't hear anybody. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. There, now I can hear people. What are you saying?
anything in these caves which doesn't spontaneously decide to wander in our direction if we don't like go and fight it first?
I mean, we're making a lot of noise. You literally have a
isn't that what
bard.
this thing is? You ran into his cohorts. They screamed. Then he showed up without you running into him. He skirted around your bear and he went to go get some help. And then he got the other thing to come, beat you up. I mean, that sure sounds like you did not run into him and then he fought you, because that's not what happened.
More confused than I was a moment ago.
Okay.
It's fine though.
Next week, we'll find out what happens on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, I'm gonna push the button. Say
Total
bye. Say bye.
Oh, no buttons!